Hey there.
Busy here.
Don't you fucking talk to me like that. Son of a bitch. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a long overdue episode of the Fallout 4 playthrough of Gitbag the Great with me, Gitbag the Great. I apologise for not having made another episode of this so sooner after the last one, but I have been a bit preoccupied recently as of late with applying for a job and a bunch of other stuff like a friend visiting me and all that malarkey really. So I've been a bit busy recently, hence the reason why I only uploaded a couple of videos last week. And again, I do apologise for that, but I've just been a bit weighed down recently. Like I said, I want to make this so that this channel will guarantee like 2 or 3 videos a week, maybe occasionally 4, but like I said, I'm just trying to make it so that I can produce a good level of content for you, a good amount at least, and that you guys won't be, you know, starved, or on the other hand, you won't be sort of overheated by too much content, and also I won't be too burned out and I won't be overworked. So I hope you guys appreciate that, but we're going to continue on now with a bit more of the not the Institute ending.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Easy.
And I filled in the blanks on the blueprints. We can actually build this crazy thing. The science of this monstrosity is wow. But there's 3 specialty items. You find those, and we'll knock down.
Okay, so yeah, I mean,
Thanks, Tom.
now we're just going to continue on with a little bit of
I don't
the
doubt it for 1 minute. After you
with
get
the
gettables, meet me at the build site.
With the railroad ending, because I mean, well, you know, it's kind of the optimal ending, like I said, that we're going for this time. First, of course, we have to go and search for a bit of these bits and bobs to, you know, hopefully, finally, build this bloody teleporter platform. I don't remember though last time when we did this that I had to go into the glowing sea, but we'll come to that when we come to it. So this episode is most likely just going to be another search and destroy sort of episode, but at the same time that should be entertaining enough, I dare say. So we'll catch up in a second when we go to the first waypoint. Okay, so I think first stop is going to be the Federal Ration stockpile just north of this ArcJet Systems building. We did just stock up with a lot of 44 cal bullets before this, and also plenty of blood packs and purified water. I always tend to do that whenever I go to Diamond City. As I was, well, that was fucking terrifying. I didn't really realise that. Jesus Christ, he sneaked up on us proper, didn't he? To be honest though, when you suffer from dyspraxia, you kind of tend to not really notice these kind of things immediately, so out with the survivor's special idea. I'm gonna have to go for his arms, I think. Jesus Christ, I can't believe this guy just sneaked up on us. He's a fucking sentry bot. It's not like he's a bloatfly or something like that. Not like he's a little git or something that can just fly around with. Jesus Christ, these things do take a bit of a damage though. God damn, man. Shit. Hey, fucking shoot the thing. Ow! You dick. You know what? You can have some of this stuff. Go on, have some. Have some. Son of a bitch. Holy shit. Well, I mean, Kate seemingly did the complete opposite of me by not running away from a miniature nuclear explosion and the twitching, glitching body of this
ammo, caps,
great big
don't forget
monster. Oh. Oh, okay, so we've gotten a military circuit board from that dead sentry bot. That was really weird. I didn't expect to get it from him. I thought we were going to have to go to the ration stockpile place and get it from there, but oh well. One bad situation turns into a good one. I guess we'll just meet up again at the next waypoint where we're going to get some more of these special resources for the teleporter platform. That was a bit surprising though, I must admit. very, very confusing. Okay, so we're now back to
show a girl a good time.
we're now. Give me a second. Fuck it now. Alright, we're now back at another one of the waypoints or destinations of the supplies we're getting for this teleporter platform. We've just run into some synths and super mutants, so we're just going to have to take care of them momentarily. Shouldn't be too tricky, I dare say. Let's see. We're just going to take this guy out directly, then the super mutant suicider we're going to have to take out with VATS, because otherwise he's going to royally mess us up. There you go. Ah, nice lovely explosion as well. Just what we... Oh my god, it's like Michael Bay directing a movie. Oh, so yeah, that seems to have sorted things out, I would dare say. Get the drop on me, you bastard. Alright, I remember this place. This has a lot of super mutants inside it. I think a couple of suiciders as well, so we're going to have to be very careful in here. Good thing though, I've got the 44 cal with me and that I've just restocked it with plenty of ammo, because otherwise we'd be in a right old world of hurt. I mean, you could say, of course, the shotgun is more practical for a kind of a close quarters situation, like inside, like fighting through the insides of something like a hospital. But I tend to do really well with something like this
well in
in
a spot like this.
a hospital situation.
Whoa, whoa! You hear that?
Yeah, God. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna have to do this again. Shoot his arm through that. And that takes out that warhound for us as well. That was very fortunate. I do love shooting the suiciders in the arm through VATS. It's just such an entertaining experience. Bit gratuitous, but fucking hilarious at the same time. You just go flying and explode a little bit. Very, very, very pleasing indeed. Oh god, I love this gun so much. This was probably my favourite gun in Fallout 4, to be honest. Ah, there you are. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just love using this gun so much. It's so powerful. Oh, but it's just so fucking brilliant to use. It's really good in both close quarter and long range situations, I think. It tends to do really well in both. Let's see. Oh, didn't notice him there. I've got to clear out these super mutants first, I think. Otherwise we're going to have them on our arse the whole time we're going through this place. Let's see. There's Kate. Alright. The component what we need is on this level. We're just going to have to fight our way through a whole swathe of super mutants to get through it, methinks. Ow, what the fuck? Christ almighty, he was a patient one, wasn't he? Christ. I did not see him there. Oh, shit, what's that? I thought he was an elite for a second by the look of his armour. Patience and accuracy wins the day. Oh my god, he's a legendary. Shit, that is not going to be easy. Come on. Come on, you're not going to take me alive. Oh, great, it's mutate. That's even better. What? Oh, come on. Are you serious? Are you serious, bruv? Come on. Oh, come on. That is bullshit. Finally. Jesus Christ. That bastard took one hell of a pummeling. You know what, we're running low on 44 ammo, so I think I'm going to have to get out something a bit more up close and personal. Works just fine, really. Let's see. Bullets explode on impact, doing 15 points area effective. That's actually really good. I might nick that actually. Yeah, that actually does sound really, really good. Maybe give it to Kate possibly, but no, actually I might modify it and keep it for myself. It does sound like a really good gun. Yeah, that does actually sound like something I might keep, to be honest. Sounds like a right old winner of a bloody hand cannon.
I'm beginning to enjoy this.
Gosh, how many of them are there? Actually, I might have to use that shotgun at some point because this shotgun is not that good anymore, considering the higher level enemies I'm coming up against these days. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
I swear to God. It's kind of the same situation you sometimes come across on Skyrim as well and the other Bethesda RPGs. At one point or another, regardless of how much you like a certain weapon, you may have to upgrade it. I mean, there's also the capacity to, you know, sort of refine it and make it slightly more powerful whenever, you know, or when the situation comes around, which I think is a great part of these games, is they're very customizable
Point out what you need
in
and I'll
terms of
get right
your
on it.
playstyle. So I don't think I'm going to have too much trouble in deciding what weapons I'm going to keep and which ones I'm going to take along for the ride. I might just drop that machete actually, I'm not really going to use it anymore. Yeah, not really going to use it anymore, to be honest. I might just go to one of the workstations actually and just drop off a couple of these guns, because some of them I might not use anymore at this point, but we'll see when it comes to it. So I'll just catch up with you guys again in a second when we come to the next supply post. Hopefully this bit of action was enough to wake you all up from my deliciously surreptitious voice though. Okay, so I'm now at the edge of the glowing sea, where we have to go to this last place where there's a bit of special equipment to build this teleporter platform. I tried to get Kate into my secondary suit of power armor in order to properly protect her, but she's too much of a stupid bitch and said she couldn't get to it while she was fucking 3 meters away from it. So you know what? She can grow pustulous boils on her arse for all I care. Oh god. Well, I repaired my own, and now we're going into the glowing sea to hopefully find this bit of technology that we need to finally build the rest of this teleporter platform. It shouldn't be too hard to get, but like I've said before, the glowing sea is a dangerous part of the map. Probably the most intimidating area in the entire game before the DLC came out recently. I might get that DLC quite soon actually, it does seem like it's a lot of fun. I may even do a review of it at some point, but I'm going to wait until I've started work recently in order to build up a little bit of funds to have a crack at it, but I don't know. It does seem like a lot of fun though. A lot of people have been saying it seems like it's a bit minimalistic for the first bit of DLC, and, you know, having come only a year out after the original game was released, and so a lot of people have been saying it's a bit disappointing in the size and sort of scope of what it offers to the rest of the vanilla version of the game, which I do think is a bit troubling. I would say that the way DLC and, you know, expansion packs should go is the first one is always the biggest and should come out about a year and a half or 2 years after the vanilla game comes out, or you know, and then each preceding part is like about a year, maybe half a year out, and offers like 2-3 more extra hours of content after each extra installment of, you know, the DLC or expansion pack. Whereas the first bit of expansion pack, the DLC, offers, say, you know, 2 to 2.5 times that much extra content, I think. I mean, I grew up on games that operated a lot like that during the silver age of like PC gaming in the late mid 2000s. So I may be a little bit spoiled in that regard, but at the same time I do think it's kind of a point that a lot of people don't really talk about anymore, that a lot of expansion packs, you know, while, you know, expansion packs compared to, you know, a lot of microtransactions and DLC these days can tend to be, you know, decently priced, but I honestly think that it's just ridiculous how much expansion packs can end up sort of costing. The fact that, you know, they usually tend to be a bit cheaper than DLC and microtransactions, proportionally at least, and yet they just don't really add as much as they could, despite the fact that they are usually reasonably priced, I find. I mean, of course this isn't a universal fact, I think. You know, there are a lot of cases, unfortunately, where DLC and expansion packs do tend to be quite expensive in a proportional sense to how, say, a lot of microtransactions would be in this day and age. And that can be a bit piss annoying, but I think expansion packs and DLC aren't as bad in this regard as with microtransactions and other similar things. Sorry about that, guys. I was just AFK there for a second because some people were coming around to visit the house me and my housemates are renting out at the moment for when we move out, and our landlady was with them, so I had to go a bit AFK for a second. Apologies about the slightly obnoxious interruption to the video there, but we're now almost at the designated location of our final bit of special equipment for the teleporter platform, so hopefully we should end this little saga soon enough. To be honest with you though, I don't really know what to expect in here, because I've actually never visited this building in the Glowing Sea before. It does look a bit imposing though, covered by that massive dormant volcano and all this shit around it. And the fact that it's got a name like Abandoned Shack doesn't really imply a lot of
May as well take a look.
confidence, shall we say. Still, onwards and upwards. Let's have a look-see inside and see what we can find. Hopefully some good goodies along with this bit of special equipment. You never really know though, because to be honest with you, the Glowing Sea is one of the more temperamental parts of the map. I tend to find that, you know, you can find some real winners of bits of equipment in this part of the map, but at the same time, half the time you'll just find absolutely rubbish bits of shit that will prove no use to you whatsoever. Although, to be honest with you, again, that's kind of depends on what part of the map you'll go to, because a lot of the abandoned industrial buildings tend to have a lot of equipment inside them. A lot of bits like this, however, tend to be a little bit sort of temperamental. This is more so of a scientific kind of building, and tends to, you know, be a bit half and half with how much good stuff you can find in a building like this in the Glowing Sea. And you've got to keep in mind, the Glowing Sea is like the first place in the Massachusetts area that was hit by the nuclear bomb at the start of the game. So, you know, you've got to think that, considering this was the first area to be affected by the nuclear blast, it's probably not going to have that much stuff really intact in it, so the stuff that you do find is going to be very far and few between, considering how desolate a part of the map it is. Again, though, sometimes when you do find bits of shit here and there in this part of the map, they tend to be really good bits of equipment. Again, it tend to be a bit preferential and a bit temperamental at the best of times, but some of the bits I've found in this part of the map can be pretty damn sweet, so you never know really. But we've now found the last bit of equipment, so we're going to go back to where we built that sensor platform in the middle of Jamaica Plains, and hopefully put an end to this last little bit of getting into the Institute. I know we've gone through this bit a few times now, but sorry guys, I've got to do it for the greater good. Okay, so now we're back at Jamaica Plains. I got detoured a little bit with the bloody, what's it called? What's it called? With defending one of my settlements from attack, but weirdly enough, it was just the fact that one of the, I think it was one of the turrets had gone haywire, and the settlers were going mental at it and just shooting the shit out of it. So they basically bullshitted me and said like, "Oh, we need your help to defend against blah, blah, blah." And then I only found out as I got there that what they actually meant was the fact that, oh, actually we meant that you know, your services are not required because we're basically just fighting against a haywire turret that we can easily kill by ourselves. And it's just like, the fuck is wrong with you, man? I just wasted my time coming here. Is you serious, fuck? Is you serious, though? It's just like that. Sometimes the AI, or rather the game designers, can be a bit aggravating, but oh, it's not too bad. I mean, like I said, this game has, like I've said many times before in this playthrough, this game does have its problems, but it really is outweighed, I think, by the fact that it is still just a, you know, a very open game to the abilities of the player, really more so than anything. I mean, you're never going to find a game, or especially an RPG, that's completely perfect. I feel like, you know, a lot of people did expect a bit too much from this game. Hence the reason why so many were saying things like, oh, we waited this long for this, and this long for that, and don't get me wrong, when people say that they're pissed off with the state in which this game turned out, I can completely understand. I mean, the thing is, it's not like a perfect game, really, but I do think that this gets more things right than not. It's more of an action-adventure game, really, than a strict RPG, so I feel like people can be a little bit unfair when they criticise the RPG elements of it. They're not illegitimate criticisms, of course, but I don't know, I think I've just gone over this a few too many times, really, throughout this playthrough. But anyway, we're now going to have a little chat with Desdemona
Status report.
We got activity
and see what she has to say.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
I like the name. Sounds encouraging.
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice.
No, what mistake? You're not mentioning something to me. Oh shit, I forgot. Leveled up. I'll just quickly do that before we teleport into the Institute. I'm probably just going to teleport into the Institute, make quick contact with this dude, and then we'll probably end the episode there, because otherwise we'll go a bit overtime, I dare say. Hopefully, I think... Yeah, I think we'll put one into luck, actually, again, because I really want to get that rebound perk. Alright, let's do this.
We're going to have to cut a few corners with the skin. So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Yeah, it better be all part of the plan,
Do
you son of
whatever
a
you
bitch.
can to
Don't
gain their
fucking
trust.
blow me up.
Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synth. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF. We got it.
find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now!
No matter how many times I go through it, that bit always skews me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Ugh. Just a bit freaky, really. Alright, let's see. Oh! I'll just quickly, see, load holotape. Command, costume data. See, loading in the whole network scanner. Initiate network scan. Scan complete. Alright. Okay, that kind of just explains what we've got to do with the holotape. Alright, okay. Better send this message then. Get this thing over and done with. Acknowledge, meet at the Advanced Systems Maintenance Room. Alright. So, now we've done that, we can continue on with the mission. I'll just go and do the little chit-chat with Father we've seen many, many times before in my own time. I think next episode we'll have a little crack at trying to infiltrate the Institute, this time for the railroad. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. It was just a little bit of skits and scats from my attempt this time to infiltrate the Institute for the railroad, and I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm sorry I didn't upload that much last week, but things have just been a bit hectic for old Uncle Gitbag this week. So, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did recording, making and editing it, and as always, take care, stay safe, have fun with whatever you're doing, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and until next time, I've been Gitbag the Great, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield.